you guys? Welcome back. Today I have a curly hair video for you guys, and this hair is actually from a company called Sunlight Hair Company on AliExpress. I did a review on this hair. I will leave it in the description box if you guys want to check that out. I'm going to be showing you guys today how I cut this hair to make it look like this, how I make my closures look as natural as possible. As you can see, you can't even see my closure. This looks like it's literally my hair. You would probably never know that it's not my hair. These are techniques that work for me. They may not work for you. They may work for you. You won't know till you try it, but I find these techniques helpful. I find the products that I mentioned helpful. Hopefully they're helpful to you as well. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to go from this to this right here. So if you guys want to see how to transform your curly hair, then just keep on watching. So this hair right here is my Sunlight Hair Co. or Company hair. I did wash the hair already. I didn't just take it straight out of the bag and put it on because when I was installing it, it was really frizzy. I did co-wash it with my Tresemme Naturals conditioner, and this is what it looks like right here. I've talked about this before in one of my haul videos. Love this conditioner. So I basically drenched this hair in this conditioner, literally drenched it, and I let it sit there for maybe about an hour, and then I rinsed it out. Once I rinsed it out, I did go in with my Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioning repair cream, and I put this all over the hair, and I let it sit overnight, and it's still in the hair right now, which is probably what's giving it that shiny, kinkier look. Another reason as to why I added this was because it did have that corn chip smell that the hair usually has. So I didn't want it to smell like that. So I put this in mainly for the smell, but also just to kind of condition it and to get it to its natural curly state rather than it being really frizzy. So now I'm going to show you how I am going to style this hair and how I make my units look as natural as possible. And then I'm also going to trim a little bit of layers into the hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut some layers into it. On this side it looks more layered, but on this side, if you guys can see, it just looks like one straight layer, and I don't like that. I just grab some cutting shears and I go downward like this. That way it creates kind of a layering effect in the hair. So I want more of this part here to be layered, so this is the part that I'm gonna grab right here. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and go in, and I want my shortest layer to be about ear, like bottom of my ear length, so about here. And you don't want to stretch the hair out that much because then you'll cut off a lot. So I'm just gonna go in like that, and very small cutting motions, just cut it down like that, just like that. And then you can see that that created shorter layers in the hair. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. So this is how the cut looks after I've tweaked with it, cut it, everything like that. It looks way better than it did in the beginning. Personally, that's my opinion, but I think it looks much better. And because I was touching it and cutting it and everything like that, it's kind of got a little bit more volume and frizz to it, which I love. I love big frizzy curly hair. So I'm just gonna continue running my fingers through it and just kind of messing with it to kind of shape it a little bit better, so you guys can see how I make my curly hair look bigger. You do want to make sure you get back here because you don't want to be able to see any gaps in between. So now I'm going to show you how to make the closure blend with your edges and how to make it look as natural as possible. So as for the closure part, you can see that I just kind of put it on. I didn't blend it whatsoever, and it doesn't look that bad. So I'm just gonna scoot it to where I want it to be, basically, and as close to the front as possible, just like that. And you can see that even just that, it made a difference. Now I'm gonna go in with like an old toothbrush that I always use on my edges, and I'm just gonna brush out as much of my edges as I possibly could, especially on this side. So now I'm going to take my NYX brow powder, and this is in the darkest brown, and I'm going to take the dark brown shade right here, and I'm going to take an angled brush and just get some of that product onto my brush. And I'm doing this because my edges are a little bit thin, as you can see, so I'm just going to use the brow powder and go ahead and go in and just add more color to my edges. So that's what it looks like after I add brow powder onto my edges, and after I add a little bit of brow powder also to the closure. I just feel like it looks a lot more natural, and you can't really see the closure as much. And I mean, there's not going to be people that are going to be really this close to you to be able to see the closure. So from like a distance from about here, it looks like it's your actual hair. And then let me show you like a 360 of how the hair looks all the way around. So this is this side right here. This is the back part of the hair. Here's this side of the hair. This is how the front looks after it's been done. Poofed out, edges out, brow powder on, everything. You can make this hair bigger if you want to. I sometimes go in with like a paddle brush like this one, and just on the ends I'll go ahead and fluff it out just like that, and it just makes the curls more frizzy, makes the curls bigger. So that is how I style and cut my curly hair units, and also how I style my own naturally curly hair. Hopefully this video helped you on how to possibly style and cut your units. But if you did find this video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. That way I know that you guys found it helpful, and that way I know that you guys like these videos. Make sure to also comment below with any questions that you guys have about the hair, about the products that I use, about how I cut it, whatever questions you may have. Also share this video with anybody that you think needs help with their units or with their curly hair. If they can't figure out how to cut it, whatever, you can share this with them, and hopefully they will also find it helpful. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye guys.